Hi Havens! Does anyone remember my previous complaining about how my video was 47 minutes and a few seconds? Well, this one is actually 82 minutes and 43 seconds. Wish me luck in trying to cut this down. So we are back again with my sim Sasha Soul, and I believe last time we cut off when she had her second promotion. No, actually she had her first promotion. I think throughout this entire playout she actually went up to level 3 in her career, and I almost forgot that I needed to make her right. So I think for this one we're actually going to try to narrate for the most part what she's supposed to be doing, because I think at least for this one I had more things to say than for the last one, because the last one was more so just introductory. There wasn't really much to do, and I still really had to make a bunch of builds. As well, I didn't make a bunch of builds. I think I made one restaurant, I made one bar, and I think that was it. The park that I mentioned before, the unfinished park, the one that she actually just came out of as well, it's still unfinished. I'm genuinely not sure what I want to do with it because it's such a big place, and I really don't want to make it just like a green nature park. I kind of want it to have things in it, but I also don't know how exactly I want it to be. It's kind of weird what I'm going to do with that park. Also, remember when I spoke about that second video that I recorded that I ended up not putting live because it went a bit awire and I basically had to delete that save, so it wouldn't make sense for me to do that? Don't know what happened over there. Yeah, the thing that you saw in the first part where she actually had that gnome task to do, that was from the second playthrough that got. Oh no, it didn't get deleted. But that was still from the second playthrough that I didn't bother putting up because the first part of it got deleted. Also, another thing that I actually probably should have done in the first one that I didn't do because I kind of assumed that you guys will catch the gist, but just in case you don't know what Sims 4 and the Let's Play is, Sims 4 is a simulation game, and the Let's Play is basically just you watching me play the game and narrate what's going on in the game and my thought processes behind why I do what I do in this game. And because in The Sims 4 we gotta use a lot of our imaginations, it's really just a regular playthrough if you ask me. So for this playthrough, I didn't actually set goals because what I wanted to do is just reach another promotion, and that was basically just it. Like, she's still just going through her regular life and just going up to, I think she went up to level 3, is that what I said? Yeah, I don't believe she passed level 3, but I do believe she had 2 promotions in this playthrough. But if she leveled up in the first one, then she's at level 2, which means she's probably at level 4, but we're gonna figure that out soon enough, don't worry. Now, I believe what I did for this entire playthrough was just try to figure out quests, and I think I started with dates for her. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I brought her on any blind dates, which is funny because that was the first thing I did when I started to play until it got deleted, but we're not going to talk about that. That is the first thing I started to do, but for some reason I just keep forgetting to put her on blind dates. I think I'm going to do that for the third playthrough. However, this is of course assuming that I didn't put her on any blind dates, because again, I didn't record this whilst I was playing. And also, random tangent, but am I the only one that gets annoyed? This is of course with people that have mods, which for the people that don't know, you're probably not a gamer because mods go with everything. But mods are basically things that enhance the game and make it better. This is what I hate with the slice of life mod as it relates to the period part of it. Actually, no, there are 2 things that I dislike. And this is the thing, I'm not attacking the creator or anything. However, these are just like nitpicks that are just very annoying because I don't think it's realistic at all. And am I probably just complaining because she's walking extremely slow right now because she's sad for no other reason other than the fact that she's on her cycle? She's probably not even on her cycle as yet. She's just close to her cycle and she's having premenstrual syndromes. Yeah, however, I'm still going to complain. And now that I say that, that is actually realistic because if you've met any female in your life or one yourself, you actually know that we just get sad for no reason at all. And it really just makes no sense even when you're not bleeding, but like before you're bleeding, you can get sad. However, let me explain. Why can't she be some other emotion, you know? Angry. Fine. Upset. That also means angry. But you get my point. They're always sad and it pisses me off. Well, they're always either sad or uncomfortable, which pisses me off because then when she gets uncomfortable, she can't do anything. And I'm trying to get her on uncomfortable, but she's not getting on uncomfortable. So I just end up with her not doing anything the entire day, which kind of ruins the playthrough because I need you to do something, girl. Because there was even at one point when I was genuinely trying to get her to write her column or whatever she has to write, and she just wouldn't write it. And that pissed me off because I'm like, bro, like at one point I genuinely just cheated what she was feeling, and it still came back because the issue was that she's on her period. So for the entire 5 flipping days that she's on her period, she's just gonna be uncomfortable for no reason, and I can't get rid of it. So she just does nothing for a whole week. And another slightly lesser pet peeve that I have is the drinking part of things. Anything they drink gets them drunk. Why is she drinking water and feeling dazed? That's not how water works. Like, it happens with anything. I don't understand why that happens. It's just like, I'll make her drink anything that she if I literally have to redo this house one more time, by the way, I'm just gonna delete the entire house. I don't care how long I spent on the house, because there was no actual reason for me to have to figure out how to turn the bathtub, how to move this basin thing that I forgot the name of for some reason, how to move the sink. It's like nothing made sense. I think this entire bathroom was just a weird combination of things, probably. That's probably just what happened. Like, everything was so clustered together. So I guess that's kind of what happened. But it also was like, you could just still use it. Because she walks... Okay, here's one thing with The Sims that I figured out recently. You will actually make an entire room and put things in the weirdest possible places. You could even put, like, a chair, for example, that you need to push out from a desk right next to the wall, like right next to the wall, and they're still able to, the things you think basically won't work, they work, but then the things that kind of should work, they don't work, and you're kind of pissed off because it's like, how can 1 minute they move through the weirdest of crevices, but the next minute they're just like, oh, you have this right next to the bathtub, how could I possibly go there? Like, we all just watched this girl, by the way, walk past the sink, go into the bathtub, come out of the bathtub, walk back past the sink, but couldn't use the sink. And you mean to tell me she just couldn't use the sink because it was turned towards the bathtub? Bullcrap! She's supposed to be able to use the sink. Oh my goodness, this is a skinny... I'm not trying to skinny shame my own sim right now, but I am in fact skinny shaming my own skin right now. You're so slim, you literally fit through that not sideways, front ways. How could you not stand sideways to brush your teeth? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, what was I doing? What was I talking about, by the way? So, as I was saying, Sims shouldn't get drunk by drinking water or orange juice or anything that's non-alcoholic because, you know, it's non-alcoholic, so you don't get drunk. Maybe that's just something that you should think about next time. It's just kind of weird when I want them to have a regular drink, but they're getting drunk. So they're getting all the effects of being drunk. But I'm like, no, you're supposed to be normal right now, but you're drunk. But you're supposed to be normal right now, and you're drunk. And I just made you drink water. So it's like, should I not make you drink anything unless I want you to get drunk? Because, I mean, I want them to have an orange juice, you know, sometimes, or a little milk, but then they drink it. Or, you know, sometimes my Sims just autonomously... Is that the word? That does not sound like the word. Okay, so my dumbass just pronounced it so terribly. It's autonomously, not whatever the hell I said before. But, yeah, sometimes they just autonomously go and drink water. And then I get the moodlet that they're drunk. And I'm confused because I'm like, you don't even have a bar. How did you get drunk? That doesn't make any sense. But they get drunk. But, yeah, those are just my 2 pet peeves from this Slice of Life mod. I don't really use anything else from it, I don't think. So that's the only thing I've really seen where I'm like, why? But it's fine. It's not game changing, making me want to kill myself, but it's okay, you know? Now, right here, I was actually making her look for, what are those things called again? I don't remember, but okay. So she keeps, okay, I don't know why she does this, but she keeps falling in love with elders. You probably will realize soon, but she also fell in love with Agnes's other sister, Crumblebottom. I think her name is, I don't remember what her name is, but she also fell in love with that lady, which is weird. Don't know why she has a thing for elders, because I'm pretty sure I specifically said of all the ages, she doesn't want to be, what's her, Agatha. Agatha? It's funny, I pronounced that weirdly the first time because my grandmother is called Agatha. Anyways, the point is she has a thing for elders, and she was also looking for gnomes because I asked, she actually went on a date with Agatha. I think that was her last blind date, and of course it was another elder. But she went on a date with her, and I was trying to find things to do. And then I saw that, I was like, okay, let me just try this. And she told me to find gnomes and single people. So here I am, trying to find gnomes and single people, except since doing this, that's when I actually realized that I needed to have some sort of romantic connection with the other sim to find out if they're single, which makes no sense, by the way. Because why do I first need to flirt with you to figure out if you're single? What if you have a whole ass wife or husband? Then what? I just wasted how many times flirting with you? At least I shouldn't argue that I'm learning about a game I've had for years at this point, and I'm pretty sure this sim just falls in love with every single sim I introduce her to, because this is a running gag, by the way, and I don't understand why. Aggressive cut, by the way, because nothing happened there. He basically just walked away. I don't even know why he walked away, but she got a promotion. That's a good thing. I don't remember what level this was. I genuinely, they need to actually put the levels there, because when they just put the name, I don't actually know what level it is. So I'm just going to assume this is level 3, because I think she went up to level 2 in the last game. So I'm just going to assume that this is level 3. But for this entire part, I was really just making her do like chores and house stuff. House stuff is basically chores, but that's what I was making her do because, well, as you can see, she had a lot of stuff to do. So right now I really just made her do her assignment that she needs to do so that she can go up to the next level, because she's actually doing very well at her job. I don't think there's been a pause ever since her first promotion. I think she's just been getting promotions. I think if I check her level as well, she's going to at least be average or good. Probably good if she keeps getting promotions. I think she'd just be good. And right here was just like doing a whole girls trip out. I don't know if it was night. So I was the girls' day out. I think I did make it go down to night though. Oh, look, it's actually nighttime. Even though I'm pretty sure I didn't make her leave out at nighttime. But here we are. I just thought maybe a little girls' night out will be different. Make her hang out with her friends, which she likes both of them, by the way. She's really just a general person. I could have sworn that I gave her a type. I guess I didn't give her a type. But I'm just really searching around right now to see if there's anyone here, which I don't know why this place is always empty. And of course, the only person here is going to be an elder, because why not? I swear, by the way, I need to actually get more townies in this game. Remember when I was saying this is kind of like the save file that I just had my builds in? So there actually weren't any townies because I just used the empty save file that Seriously Sim does. I should really start getting townies, because everything that's populating is an elder. And that doesn't make any sense, my guy. And I'm also assuming that's why the first 2 dates that she went on populated. Who made that woman pregnant? That lady's from that newest. How did she get pregnant so quickly? I literally just started playing in the save. Anyways, I definitely think that's why everyone that she went on a date with was an elder, because this game just has elders. So just remind me to put new townies into the save. I just didn't I just kind of wanted to populate it over time, but damn, this really isn't it. They just look so cute though together, just a whole trio just having their time of the night, just talking and chillaxing. And that is actually her mother. That's her best friend's mother, by the way, guys. I don't know why she's here, but she is. So let's just, yeah, I think I definitely try to make her get with that guy, because he was kind of cutesy, you know. Also, I think this is the save that definitely made me realize that I don't know how to make my sims get together at all, which is funny because it's supposed to be the easiest thing to do, but I just, you can literally talk to a sim for like 5 real-time minutes, by the way, and you'll fall in love. But for some reason it just wasn't working out with this girl, and I don't understand why. I mean, her best friend likes her back, but that wasn't what it was trying to do with that storyline. I don't want them to end up together. The best friend is supposed to find a fiance elsewhere, and Paris over there with the cardigan has a girlfriend, so it's like that wouldn't work out either. But everyone else literally just either keeps walking away from her, or isn't attracted to females, I guess, or they're just not attracted to her. It's just like, I don't know. It's just funny that the first time I actually try to focus on romance with my sim, it doesn't work out at all. You don't really get the romance part. She's just failing everywhere she turns. I definitely need to get her with someone though by the third playthrough because she needs to at least get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, really. And come to think of it, I don't even know if that guy was attracted to her or if he was attracted to one of her friends because as you can see, he just walked away. And I was kind of confused. I mean, I barely even started anything and he just got up and left. But hey, girl, are you okay, boo-boo? I'm gonna assume maybe she just has a headache from like drinking too much. Let's continue though. She should be fine. Is there anyone else here though? It's really just empty. I mean, well, everyone's concentrated at the bar, but it's wow. I think Sims really needs to. Is there a mod actually? Like, does anyone know if there's a mod that allows people to actually be in all parts of a place when you go there in the sim? And that lady in the pink blouse, oh my goodness, it was a mod and it pissed me off because I didn't realize the mod did this. So basically that girl in the pink is actually, why is this so slow? Hold on. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm not entirely sure why it just felt so dragged for a minute, but anyways, this girl right here in the pink, beautiful, yeah, she was a mod and I didn't know the mod did this until now. So basically there's this mod that allows certain sims to be surrogate sims. However, they don't allow them to be like romance. You can't play them. You can play them, but they can't do romance. So I was trying to do romance with this girl and it didn't work. I was so distraught. Not to mention my sim loved her too. Configuration yet again because look at this. I think I made her wash something and she was gonna like dry the clothes on the rack and then it just popped. I didn't even know these could pop, by the way. I had no idea they had durability, but it just popped. So I'm just gonna make her replace it because how much money does she have? Well, she does. I think she does have about like $8,000 in the bank. But I don't want to be spending money on repair services. Damn. Wait, did I say replace? I meant repair. Replace would mean she was spending money. So I just meant her repair. I just made gnomes. I forgot. You remember when I said I was looking for gnomes? I genuinely thought I could like find gnomes in Henford on Bagley or something because, I mean, they weren't the pack that it came with because I'm pretty sure there are gnomes in the base game. But they do take part in that. They're like a big part of that pack because today's Harvest Fest, which is basically like Thanksgiving, I guess. I'm assuming it's something like Thanksgiving or okay, this is fall. I don't know my holidays that well. What would Harvest Fest be more like? I don't know. Imagine Harvest Fest is an actual holiday and I'm just here saying that it's Thanksgiving. Moving along from that, gnomes. Yeah. I think I just used this to make her talk to the gnome and then I finished the quest. I didn't really find single people. I cheated that part because I was like, I'm not trying to build a romance with every single sim that I come in contact with just to find single people. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing that, my friend. So I just took this opportunity to talk to them, which I could have done this a long time ago because I can actually just buy them from the store. And of course, the gnome that is naked is the one that's outside, like right at my gate. As soon as you don't even need to walk inside. You just pass my house and you see the naked gnome. We love to see it. But yeah, as I was saying, I could actually just buy gnomes from Build By. I didn't want to do that. I also wanted to find a reason to leave the house and see if I could find anything else, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered to go into Build By and actually get gnomes because, I mean, why of course, why was he upset? I think I gave him a salad or a pie. I gave him one of those two things. You know, I can never understand these gnomes. It's kind of a hit or miss. Like sometimes I try to assume what they would like based on how they look and it still doesn't work out. And Haley wants to go on a date. I'm pretty sure I said yes to this one because I was like, you know, I'm pretty sure she would want to go on the date with Haley, so she wouldn't say no because she's the one I gave the additional story of having a childhood crush. So let's see how this date goes. It's been 3 days. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's been a week. Let me put you guys in just a random tangent of basically what's happened. So I started recording this and then I took a break to study, and then my dumb phone got wet and refused to act as if it didn't dry out for a good 3 days. So I couldn't record that entire time because everything is on my phone and I didn't do anything to cloud because I'm a boomer. So remember when I said that it's not going to pass 2 weeks before I do an update, and it kind of passed 2 weeks, or it's going to 2 weeks? I don't know because I'm not really a time teller. Yeah, that really wasn't my fault. Anyways, back to the Let's Play, and I forgot what I was talking about before, so we're just going to talk about something completely different, but that's fine because I do know what I want to talk about right here. This guy, if you all remember, is actually the same guy that I saw at the club when we were having the girls' night out. That's if I didn't cut that part out. I don't think I did. But he's the guy that I saw, and I really like him. So I'm actually just going to make my sim talk to him because for some weird reason, there was an update that caused the restaurant patch to just not work. It's obsolete now. And I don't really understand why. Like, I've heard that it works if you go by yourself, but it doesn't work if you go on a date. And I only go to restaurants when I'm going on a date, so what's even the sense of it anymore? Also, I was showing the restaurant before. I actually didn't make this. This was something that I took from the gallery. So some of the builds are taken from the gallery, some of them aren't. I think I did say that before. But I'm just going to know this guy. I don't think he liked me. Which I know they're showing hearts right now, but I genuinely don't think oh, for some weird reason, I didn't expect this at all. In my humble defense, I didn't even think you liked me like that, boo-boo. I just thought you invited me out on a date as friends because you wanted to get a little lunch bite or something. I didn't really think you were that serious about me. It's kind of cute, you know? Kind of sweet, I might add. Let me just quickly try to convince her and be like, hey girl, I know you saw me kind of flirting with a guy just now, but I swear to God, that's not what he looked like. I was actually telling him that I have this lovely orange queen right over here. You know, exactly. Let's put all of that behind us though, because this restaurant thing isn't working out and the date's almost done and nothing really happened this entire time because the restaurant thing doesn't work anymore and there's a random celebrity, so everyone's attention is just on this one celebrity. I really must say, The Sims 4 is something else entirely. And why did she randomly change into her nice clothes? Like, I mean, the orange was nice, but why do you just change into this all of a sudden? Was I not good enough? Is it because I was flirting with the guys? Or you're like, actually, let me not change into these clothes anymore because I saw her with another dude? Bro, I swear you guys are gonna castrate me for all of these cuts that I'm doing, but let me just tell you, nothing happened. She walked away after apologizing to her girl with a sad face. Felt a little bit guilty. It's fine. It's Harvest Fest. We're gonna do our little get-together session. I'll probably invite her over and we'll talk about it afterwards. Everything is fine. You missed nothing of importance just now. Also, how long was my last video? I feel as if my last video was like 30 something minutes because it was clocked to like 40 something, 47 minutes. So I think it was like 30 something minutes. I'm more than likely this is gonna be more than 30 something minutes if I do say so myself. But I think it should be fine. We should be safe. I mean, I'm probably the only person that has a problem with the video length, but I mean, let's be honest here. I'm losing my brain cells already, and it's like 23 minutes and 5 seconds. I think, by the way, that she's the first vegetarian sim I've ever made that I actually stuck to the whole vegetarian part of this, because usually I forget that I make my sim either lactose intolerant or vegetarian, and then I give them something that I shouldn't have, and then I'm kind of shocked by their reaction. Thankfully, they did have a grand breakfast though, or lunch. I don't remember what I chose, breakfast or lunch that was vegetarian safe. I kind of thought it was just a bunch of stuff that wasn't vegetarian safe because I usually see like fish or chicken, and I forgot they did tofurkey, which, if I'm being completely honest, is it just tofu? Because that looks like chicken. You couldn't tell me that's not chicken. I guarantee you that's chicken. Anyways, I think this is the most important part of everything. Just getting all of my people over, inviting over my friends, and pretty sure some of those people are supposed to have pink bars, but they don't have pink bars, and I'm kind of confused as to why they don't. But what I really had in mind was just to have a dinner of some sort. I didn't do it as an event because I guess you can't do those with holidays. But I just had a dinner of some sort. You know, I'm inviting everyone over so they can have their share of the meal, even though she did start eating before everyone else came, which is like, you could have, I get that you were hungry, but 5 seconds could have went very well with you. And she goes, hi, Cody. That's what I'm seeing here. She should also be getting a pet. I kind of just want to get a stray and adopt a stray instead of buying a pet for her because I think it's more authentic for her to just get a stray and adopt a stray. But I do need to figure out how to adopt a stray because I think every single time when I find a stray, they get adopted by another family, and I'm just here like, bro, can you give me like a week? Let me build the relationship first and then I can adopt a stray, my guy. Like, I swear, these NPCs just be stealing my animals right out of my face, and I'm just here like, bro, you didn't want this pet before I started talking to him. How is it that, oop, 1 minute you're a stray, and then all of a sudden we start being friends or acquaintances, and then boom, you're adopted by some random ass family. Like, who is this person that just adopted? Why is this guy still vexed, bro? Did I not? What are you doing? These gnomes are so petty, bro. I know this guy waited until everyone came and started to destroy stuff. You were literally outside by the gate with your nudity galore. All of a sudden, you're inside and destroying my shit? My guy, I'm trying to. Why do you have a headache? Why I swear, if she's on her period, I'm just going to cancel this entire event because we are not going to have all females just on their periods at the same time. I love how everything possibly wrong is just going wrong with this entire party, and it hasn't even started as yet, by the way. Let this be the last time I plead to you for forgiveness because you need to stop being so petty. I literally gave you a pie, bro. Oh my god!
Oh my God.
My guy. My bro. I wish I could square up with a gnome. When I tell you, I really just want to. Why isn't there an option to just throw this little. Like a punch, a kick, anything? I could do anything to that gnome right now, and I would feel so much better. I don't even want to. Like, he just ruined my entire day. Sorry, they were having like an entire conversation just now, but I just need to figure out like what to do with this guy because I don't. Hmm. Can I at least? I wonder. I wasn't actually sure if Sim was gonna make me do it, but I did it anyways, and they actually made it stay. I guess it is a normal name, but you would think you that's like the bit. At heart, I'm just a sad girl that wanted to have a nice harvest fest, but that no made it terrible. So I'm just going to act out. Really, that's what I'm gonna do. That's it. And he. We just love to see me using all the money that I have to replace all these broken faucets because I'm not repairing them myself. Does anyone actually know how to like make these gnomes happy after you've pissed them off? And is there a trend or a pattern to what each gnome likes to be given on Harvest Fest? Because boy, I this guy's still flaming right in the middle of everybody just being like, hey, I'm still here and you still haven't appeased me. Like, my apologies. It is too hard to appease you, my guy. Oh my goodness, you want to know what I just realized? Everyone that I invited, none of them is none of them is her childhood friend. I don't see her childhood. I don't see oh my gosh, what's her name? I don't you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't see her friend. What
Oh, that works. Okay.
Alright, so that's everyone gone except for this girl that's staying back for some reason, but at least that just leaves me with my gnomes. You little shit. So that was a long day. I think she did good. You know, we did get to
checks, so that's better than anything, I would assume. The place isn't destroyed from that gnome, so that's also good. I don't think anyone really left with any bad impressions of me, so I think we did fine. I also got to finish that task that I did for the old lady off screen, but it wasn't that important to really show, and I was a bit too busy trying to make sure that the house was intact, with all the faucets going broke and shit. But all in all, another day, another dollar, we're fine, everything's perfect, we don't really need to worry about anything else. She's having a bath after a long day, she kind of deserves it, she's all uncomfortable, Yeah. Anyway, so it's another day. My sim took a breather. She's not really going to be doing much. We're just going to try this little date thing with this guy who I really like, and we'll see how it goes, So thank you guys for tuning in. That will be the end of part 1 of part 2, because I'm splitting this into 2 parts. Congratulations. You have another one of these coming next week.